Nike's Just Do It slogan is one of the most powerful marketing campaigns ever created. Imagine a brand so strong that just three simple words inspire millions of people around the world to push beyond their limits and face challenges head-on. But how did this slogan come to be? What inspired its creation? And why does it continue to resonate with audiences decades after it first appeared? To answer these questions, we need to look back at the state of Nike in the early 1980s, the context of the advertising world at the time, the unique approach taken by the creators of the campaign, and the profound impact it had on both Nike's business and marketing in general. In the early 1980s, Nike was a growing but struggling brand trying to find its place in the competitive sportswear market. Although it had pioneered innovative products and had the famous swoosh logo, Nike was losing ground to competitors like Reebok. Reebok was booming, fueled largely by the aerobics fitness craze, which attracted a broad consumer base, especially women. Nike's marketing efforts were inconsistent and failed to create a strong emotional connection with the audience. Their advertisements focused mostly on product performance and technical features, but didn't inspire or motivate people on a deeper level. Nike needed a fresh perspective, a message that would resonate with the everyday consumer and evoke a feeling of empowerment. Enter Dan Whedon, co-founder of the Portland-based advertising agency Whedon plus Kennedy. The agency had worked with Nike since the 1980s, but it was in 1988 that they came up with a phrase that would become legendary: just do it. The inspiration came from an unlikely source: the last words of Gary Gilmore, a convicted murderer who had been sentenced to death by firing squad. Before his execution, Gilmore reportedly said, "Let's do it." Dan Whedon modified this phrase into "just do it," creating a simple, direct, and emotionally charged call to action. These three words capture the essence of human motivation: the urge to overcome fear, hesitation, and self-doubt and take immediate action. Nike's new campaign was different from anything that had come before. Rather than focusing on product features, the ads focused on the human spirit. The commercials featured a wide array of people, from professional athletes to everyday individuals, all striving to overcome their personal challenges. One of the earliest and most famous commercials featured Steve Prefontaine, a legendary long-distance runner known for his relentless spirit and fierce competitiveness. Through his story, the campaign emphasized dedication, courage, and the drive to push beyond limits. The tone of the campaign was authentic and inclusive. It wasn't just for elite athletes, but for everyone, regardless of age, gender, or background. Just do it. Encourage people to stop overthinking, stop making excuses, and simply take that first step toward their goals. The slogan was empowering because it spoke to something universal: the human desire to improve, achieve, and persevere. The impact on Nike's business was almost immediate and dramatic. In the decade following the launch of the Just Do It campaign, Nike's annual sales increased from $800 million to over $9 billion. The company not only gained significant market share, but also became a global cultural icon. The slogan moved beyond advertising and became part of everyday language. People wore Nike products as a symbol of strength and determination, and the phrase, "Just do it," appeared on clothing, posters, and in media worldwide. This campaign also marked a fundamental shift in marketing. Nike showed that brands could sell ideas, values, and emotions rather than just products. The focus moved from technical specifications to storytelling and emotional connection. It was about creating an identity that customers could relate to and aspire to be part of. This approach laid the foundation for modern brand marketing, where authenticity and emotional resonance are key. Why did Just Do It work so well? First, its simplicity made it easy to remember and repeat. A short, catchy phrase can have a much stronger impact than a long, complicated message. Second, it appealed to deep emotions. Everyone faces moments of doubt and fear, and Just Do It spoke directly to the part of us that wants to overcome those feelings. Third, the campaign was authentic. Nike didn't just say the words. It showed real people living those values. Fourth, Nike maintained consistency, reinforcing the message across decades, making Just Do It inseparable from the brand itself. Finally, the slogan's versatility allowed it to be applied to many contexts, sports, and personal challenges, making it universally relevant. Beyond sales, Just Do It helped Nike build a loyal community of fans and customers who identified with the brand's values. Over the years, Nike has worked with some of the world's most famous athletes, including Michael Jordan, Serena Williams, and Colin Kaepernick, each bringing new meaning and layers to the slogan. For example, Colin Kaepernick's involvement sparked global conversations about activism and courage, showing how "just do it" can also represent standing up for what you believe in. The cultural legacy of "just do it" is undeniable. It changed advertising and marketing forever. It proved that brands could have a purpose and inspire people on a deeper level. It set a new standard for storytelling and marketing, where the focus is on values, identity, and emotional connection rather than just selling products. For marketers, there are several important lessons from this campaign. Focus on emotions because people make decisions based on feelings more than logic. Keep your message simple and memorable. Be authentic. Your message should reflect real stories and values. Consistency over time builds trust and recognition. And finally, craft messages that can resonate universally, transcending cultures and demographics. If you enjoyed this in-depth look at one of marketing's greatest success stories, please subscribe to the channel for more insightful content like this. Don't forget to like the video if you found it helpful and share your favorite marketing slogan or campaign in the comments below. I'm excited to read your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and remember, no matter the obstacles ahead, just do it.